All right. So pretty much you're gonna be doing a hanging pull up, man, or scapular pull up. So I'm gonna be bringing my shoulder blades together. All right, and I'm not gonna be pulling up with my elbows. I'm gonna be pulling up, pretty much hanging in kind of in that weird contraction. I'll show you. Can you see me? Oh, you see me?
Yeah, I can see. Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna have like a medium to wide grip here, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna hang, and I'm gonna just kind of bring my shoulder blades together. It's hard for me because I've never done this before.
Oh, that's it right there. That's the movement.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, it's basically trying to engage those that middle of your back, man. What's called scapula.
Oh, okay. Yeah, a little.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So just try not to bend at the elbows. It's really
Don't bend at the elbow.
it's really your shoulder blades contracting. It's hard. It's a little strange. It's gonna take some time to get used to. So it's basically like, you know how you kind of just stretching your. Yeah, and again, it's gonna be tough because it's gonna be tough in the beginning. It's gonna be tough,
but it's gonna be sore in the morning.
Yeah,
you don't feel like you're not doing it.
I'm gonna try to. Yeah.
Let's see it again. Yeah.
Oh, I just feel that. See, you could see it if I had my shirt off, but I don't do that.
I could see your triceps a little. Yeah, I could see your triceps going, and your shirt is moving. Scroot. So you're like moving forward a little bit.
Yeah. I'm moving forward as my. So you know the other alternative is the scap trap, guys. Right? You could just lay on the bench and then pull like shrug. Let me see you. Let me see you, man.
Yeah, let me from getting it. All right.
Can you feel that contraction? And yeah, you got it. I think you got it.
Yeah, I can feel that.
You got it. That's good, man. On the first time, man. Look at that. That's what's up. That's
Speaking of manifesting and belief, you ever heard of 369 or not this song? I know what y'all. We're not talking about getting low. I know as soon as my wife goes, she's gonna be like, get low. 369. Okay, anyway. So the number is 369 or 555 or 10-10-10. I'm about to make this plain. So when it in a water bottle also. So we'll start with the water bottle. So when it comes to a belief in manifestation, there are certain people who believe that you can take a water bottle, sit it on the side of your, you take a water bottle, you hold the water bottle, you think about everything that it is that you want to accomplish and all the things that you want, your desires and your dreams. You hold that water. This is called like you're putting it in your dream, you're manifesting into an object, right?
Okay.
This is a positive way of objectifying. You're objectifying your dreams. You hold a water bottle, you think about all the things that you want and that you need. And once you have channeled all of that energy, all that mental energy into this object, you sit on the side of your bed. And whenever you feel negative, or whenever you start to doubt that you're going to be able to accomplish those dreams, you open that water bottle and you take a sip of the water. All right? That's the water bottle object. I can't remember whatever. The water bottle thing. All right. Another one. 369. I like this one because it's kind of new. You write down 3 affirmations. Right. You will say those affirmations 6 times a day, and for 9 seconds of each day, you will think about your desires. 9 seconds, you will think and you will visualize your desires. And then the 555 is you will write down 5 desires or 5 affirmations or 5 things you want. You'll write them down 55 times. And you'll do that 5 days for 5 days. The 10-10 is pretty much the same thing. You write down, you make a list of 10 things that you want. You do that for 10 days, 10 affirmations. You just make a list of 10 things that you want. You do it for 10 days. So, people are trying to come up with different ways of manifesting their desires and repetition, like what you said, 369, 555, 10-10-10. Some other ways of manifestation besides like the objectifying thing or object thing is meditation. Of course, people talk about using meditation and visualization. And they talk about speaking words of affirmation. The visualization thing doesn't work for me, Dave, because I don't know. Seeing is kind of believing for me. So I'm not able to really meditate. I've never really been able to meditate or like close my eyes and just see something. You saw what my painting looked like. I'm not a very,
Okay.
I'm not a
Okay.
person who
Look,
could.
don't shortchange yourself, right? This is what I'm gonna tell you. And part of my my speech here, because I'm eating an apple, man. It's a mid-set nutrition break right here. All right. So the key to visualization for you, man, is basically this. Try to think of a time when you were at your happiest, man. You remember any time in your life where something came into fruition and where you're the happiest. Some people it's like when they got married. Some people it's like when they had their firstborn, whatever have you, right?
Yeah.
Try to think back on a time like that, right? And visualize that feeling, and remember that feeling, what it smelled like, what it looked like, what the sounds you heard, right? And go back to
Yeah.
that point. And then
Yeah.
and then try to associate that with one of your goals, right? The feeling that you would
Yeah.
have if that actually came into fruition, right? And
Yeah.
that's what visual. And see, you might not have exercised that uh, that method of visualization. That's probably why it doesn't work for you. But you have to like associate it with something that you already
Something
know,
real.
right?
Yeah.
So like with most people, they're like, man, I ain't never had nothing good happen to me. Or you know what? That's easy because if that's the case, then you could think of one thing. You know what I
One
mean?
thing,
You could
man.
think of
Yeah.
one thing, right? So for me, it's several things, right? But where my happiest, man, I remember when I had my firstborn, man, it was the craziest thing, man. I bawled, man. I cried. I remember that
Yeah.
feeling. I remember her seeing. I remember her when she came out of the womb, man, and she opened her eyes. That was the first thing she saw.
Yeah.
So and I immediately just broke down, man. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
And I remember that feeling. I remember the smell. I remember everything, bro. Right.
Yeah.
So I try to associate that with a goal now, and that helps with visualization. So the key thing too is clear, concise words, right?
Yeah.
And having a clear, concise goal in mind, man, and having that, and also like I said, with that clear cut visualization, man, it works. It really does work. And like you said, man, you already have a vision board, and that works for
Right.
you. So it's the same thing. I think you could just take it a notch higher by trying to associate that with a good feeling in your life.
Yeah. One thing
So-
that there's that's really good information actually. Because when I try to visualize, I always get in my own way. Same thing with affirmations. When I'm like, I am this, I always get in my own way, and I'm like, but you're not, you don't have that, like just saying. I always think that just saying it isn't going to make it happen. So the doubt,
and that's negativity, right?
Yeah, that's negativity, right? One thing. Shout out to I think it's Poppy Robinson. I think that she has that book. It's a wonderful little book of possibilities. Put out a book, real short read, but it's a book of affirmations. But instead of saying I am this and I want this or I will have this, even saying it doesn't even say I will have this. What she says is she starts statements with I wonder why, right? And so for instance, she says, so like one of my affirmations this morning was I wonder why so many people tune in to PE with Dave and Jay, or I wonder why my relationship with my wife is just flourishing and blossoming more and more each year. Or I wonder why my children are so healthy and so intuitive and so smart. So what you do is you play with the words, and by using I wonder why, somehow it tricks for me, it tricks my mind into not disbelieving. It keeps me from disbelieving. It's like I'm saying it as if I'm wondering why I already have it. It's like,
right.
Man, I'm blessed. I wonder why.
It's a deeper understanding. It's trying to decipher why these things are coming into fruition. Yeah.
I really like
That's
that.
Kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's
so shout out to Poppy Robinson. It's one other thing I wanted to run by you, man, before we finish up. Can I show you? I want to show you one of my favorite lat exercises. What do you think about that?
I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing that's under 100. I don't want nothing.